Hey everybody, this week I'm going to be reading Wemberly Worried. Wemberly worries about everything, big things, little things, and things in between. What Wemberly worries about most is her first day of school. But once she gets to school, Wemberly meets someone who worries just like she does. Finding a friend makes Wemberly worry a little bit less. We're going to be listening for some vocabulary words. The first one is especially. Especially means very much. Usual is the way something is most of the time. Make fun of means to tease. Peeked. Look at something quickly while trying to stay hidden. And worried, thinking a lot or nervous about something. All right, Wemberly Worried is by Kevin Hanks. He is the author and the illustrator of the book. Remember, the author is the person that writes the words, and the illustrator is the person that draws the pictures. Wemberly worried about everything. She worried about big things. I wanted to make sure you were still here. She worried about little things and things in between. Mama, what if I shrink? She's sitting in the bathtub. Wemberly worried in the morning. She worried at night. And she worried throughout the day. Try to show you the pictures. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard. She was wondering if it would fall on her house. And the crack in the living room wall. What if it gets bigger and something comes out of it? And the noise the radiators make. What if there's a snake inside? At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings and the bolts on the slide and the bars on the jungle gym. And always she worried about her doll, Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too, she thought? Petal's lost forever. And then she finds her. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and she worried and she worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal wouldn't have any ears left. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there's nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried that she would be the only one. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon Wemberly had a new worry. School. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had worried about before. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Mrs. Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Mrs. Peachum said, Wemberly, there is someone I think you should meet. Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes, and she was holding a doll. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wemberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Come back tomorrow, called Mrs. Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. I will, she said. Don't worry. And there she is at home with her family. So Wemberly had a little bit of worry before she started school. But when she got there, she knew that there was nothing to worry about. Just like my friends that will be going off to kindergarten, you guys are going to be doing so good and you're so ready for that next step. I hope you guys are having a great day and I hope you enjoyed the story. I will see you again soon. Bye.